next weather alert.
And tonight we are in the midst of a nor'easter hitting the coast with heavy rain. We've been seeing pretty big waves battering seawalls. And overnight we're looking at potentially damaging winds. Here is a live look at Martha's Vineyard tonight. This is downtown Vineyard Haven, seeing some strong wind gusts already. In Sandwich, power crews spent much of their day on standby, waiting to respond to any outages this storm might trigger. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Ken McLeod. The storm began pushing into Massachusetts late this morning, but we'll see the worst of it overnight through tomorrow morning. We have team coverage tonight, beginning with meteorologist Lexie O'Connor. And Lex, it's playing out pretty much as you thought it would.
It is. The wind is ramping up and starting to see some periods of heavy rain tonight, and that's going to continue right through the day tomorrow. The height of this storm, the worst of it, is going to be overnight tonight and into at least the first half of tomorrow, but even tomorrow evening we'll still see some downpours. Right now you can see that rain pushing north across the region right now. We are starting to see some heftier downpours, not only impacting eastern zones but also across western Massachusetts as well, across towards the Quabbin Reservoir. Also some pockets of heavier rain in and around the Boston area. We've seen these periods of downpours continuing to move north, and that will be the story over the course of tonight into tomorrow. Winds are gusting up over 40 miles per hour in Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket, a 40-mile-per-hour wind gust in Boston, Marshfield, 41-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Could see wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour across the Cape. That's where a wind advisory is in effect until 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. Could see some wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour across Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket. So here's a look at the rain. We're going to continue to see more downpours moving in overnight tonight. This is at 2 o'clock tomorrow morning and into the morning hours. For the morning commute, for anyone heading off to work, it is going to be tough driving with these downpours. As we get into the afternoon hours, we'll start to see some improvement west, but still across eastern Mass, some downpours. Finally, the storm pulls away on Tuesday. More on that coming up in your full forecast. Ken.
All right, we'll see you just a little bit later on. Lexie, thanks. No ferries ran between the Cape and Islands today, all canceled because of rough seas. And tonight, folks on the South Shore are getting that wind-driven rain. WBZ Samantha Chaney is live for us in Scituate tonight, where folks have really seen plenty of storms worse than this.
Yeah, Ken, well, right now we are outside of the Scituate Lighthouse, and I can tell you that this is the type of wind that you really have to dig your heels into the ground and stand firm, because you will get knocked over. Okay, you can see it's kind of happening to me right now as we are standing here. I've been out here for hours, and I can tell you that as the hours pass, the weather conditions are just getting worse. As intense gusts of wind, rain, and high tides crashed into Scituate,
today has been a little bit on the slower side.
Business at the Galley Kitchen and Bar isn't exactly booming.
The rain really affects Scituate Harbor.
The wind's just kind of like blowing you over and stuff, and the rain's just kind of crazy.
But you still decided to come out today. Why is that?
Well, actually, it's me and my twin sister's birthday.
And in celebration of their birthday, Brody and Maeve Grillen decided to brave the storm for a family dinner.
I feel like birthdays just come once every year, and it's important to celebrate that.
As a nor'easter moved into the area today, bringing intense wind and coastal flooding.
The world is a little bit windy, everyone.
Wave watchers like Susan Sampson were at the Scituate Lighthouse, taking it all in. Tell me why you're out here. You could be inside right now.
Oh, who wants to do that? It's exhilarating. It's magnificent.
It's kind of an adventure, as long as you're safe and not in the way of harm with the water. It's just a phenomenon.
They say it's nothing a true New Englander can't handle.
You got to keep going. Again, this is basically a fisherman's village, so people are a little bit more rugged in Scituate.
Okay, guys, so you see that those folks, they are remaining pretty positive about this weather and optimistic. But I want to remind you guys that this is nothing that should be taken lightly. It can be dangerous out here. So if you do not have to go outside, just stay indoors right now. We are expecting things to just keep getting worse as the night goes on. Live here in Scituate, I'm Samantha Chaney, WBZ News.